What's up, everybody? Hannibal Sky here with another starter's guide for Mass Effect 2 on the Xbox 360 for NextGenWalkthroughs.com. Here I'm showing you how to get to the research computer where you get all your upgrades. Once you do have Mordin, the little computer screen on the right shows you what upgrades you've already gotten, and the one on the left shows you what's available. At this point in the game, I'd already gotten them all. But you can see there's armor, there's weapons, ship upgrades, and the special site. I forgot what's at the one at the bottom there. This is Mordin the Professor. Once you have him on the ship, you can do those. This is the top floor, deck 1, captain's cabin. This one's not too important, but especially once you get your armor set the way you want it. But here you can check your messages like you do downstairs. You can see your achievements. There I have a picture turned down of my character, my love interest from the first game. If you were loyal to him, you didn't take a love interest in this game, their picture would still be sitting up there, and there's a scene later in the game where you look at the picture, like right before the end of the game, where you would normally have a love interest like occur. And here you can change your appearance. Both your casual appearance and your armor appearance. There's the special ones you can get with codes like these two that you can't change any piece of it or coloring or anything. And then there's the ones where you can go through and buy them at shops, all the upgrades. And you can see at the bottom of the screen what that one does. There's a spec like 10% shielding or upgraded ammo capacity. You can change the colors of them, you can change the designs of them, and change each individual piece. Now you can only change your armor and your appearance. You cannot change your squad mates aside from after their loyalty mission, which every one of your squad mates will at one point or another want you to come down, talk to them, and do some special mission for them. That's their loyalty mission. If you do that mission and you have enough influence on them with either your Paragon or Renegade to do the mission right, at the end of it, they become loyal, quote unquote. They get their special power. You can now research that power and make it yours. You can only choose one, but you can choose any one of your squad mates' special power for yours. And then once you have them like that, you can change their appearance, but they only have 2 presets. You can just choose a different outfit for them. There's 2 outfits per character, so nothing special. It's not like the first game where you could put them all in any armor you wanted. But kind of cool. You can make your Shepard look however you want. Most of the time I just do the default stuff from codes, and then I don't even buy the armor upgrades just because you need all your money to get all the weapons and tech and biotic ability upgrades in the shops. There's not a lot of money in this game, so I've started doing that in my later playthroughs. Here you can see the outfits, even the crazy weird biker outfit that you can choose for your character. I don't know what that is, but anyway. Planet scanning. Now this is where you get all the resources to actually research your upgrades. And the way I'm going to do this is, you see, if you've just started and you've tried planet scanning, you'll notice mine's moving quicker than yours probably. It's because I've done Miranda's Normandy upgrade. Every one of your characters, when you go and talk to them, there's an investigation option called Normandy upgrades, and they all give you something for the Normandy. Miranda's is faster planet scanning. And the way I do it is, you can kind of see I'm like tapping the left trigger button, so it jumps through the planet up and down even quicker than just holding it down and moving it. Just watch for sharp spikes. When it goes up and down quickly, it means there's a big spike there. Don't waste your probes on anything less than one of those big spikes, because probes cost money, and again, there's not a lot of money in this game. So on your first playthrough, you might have to do, or you're going to have to do a lot more planet scanning. Then the second playthrough, you start with like 550,000 resources of each kind, so you don't have to do as much. There's lists online you can find as well of planets that are rich in platinum, and that's one of the harder ones to find. There's also lists for Element 0. I would just, when you get down to it and you on your second playthrough and you need platinum or any resource, go to the platinum planets, because you'll end up finding iridium and the palladium one too when you're looking for platinum. And that way you know the planets you're going to are going to pay off. You're not going to waste your time scanning a planet that doesn't have what you need. But yeah, then that's pretty boring. It's a little bit better than driving the Mako around from the first game, especially when you start using the faster scanning and doing the quick trigger pulls like I do. You can get through a planet a lot quicker doing it this way. What was I going to say? Oh, Thane, one of your other characters, gives you an upgrade to the amount of probes you can carry for his Normandy upgrade. You can carry 60 instead of 30. Normandy upgrades are vital to the end game. Basically, what you're doing for this whole game is trying to find all your squad mates, make all your squad mates loyal, and make the Normandy stronger. That's the whole premise. There's some side missions, but aside from those little side missions, that's all you're doing in this game until the final fight. If you don't get like the hull or the shields upgrades, in the last mission, your ship will get ripped up in part, and some of your characters will die. So you have to do those. Make sure you do those. Some of them aren't important, I don't think. Like the scanning stuff, it won't matter in the end game. The med bay upgrade, I don't think matters, but all the stuff that you would think would matter, shielding and weapons and armor and all that stuff, that's where it's going to make a difference in the end game. So make sure you do those so you don't play through the whole game and then find your characters dying in a cutscene. Now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to fly back to another area here. There's also fuel management in this game. And I didn't realize this till my third or fourth playthrough of this game. I haven't finished my fourth playthrough. But when you start traveling in this section and it's using gas, you can drift. So get your ship moving and then let go. It'll stop using gas and you'll keep kind of floating for a little ways. Learn how to time that and you can save some gas. I almost ran out there. So after every time you go through one of those sections and use probes, go back to one of these fuel depots, buy probes, and buy fuel. If you run out of fuel, you're screwed. So you always want to make sure you got enough of that. This one, instead of just zooming out, you have to go to a mass relay in order to jump to another system. So it's a little bit different in this game. I don't know. I don't think it made a big difference, but it's the way they went with it. I'm going to show you. Sometimes you'll get a planet that it'll pop up and say an anomaly has been detected. When you hear that, that means, and see it says across there, if you follow that little white line in the middle of your scanner around the planet, you're going to find a white dot eventually that's flashing. And you see it there, fire a probe, and that's one of your side missions. Once you fire the probe, it detects where your side mission is for, it'll back out and give you the option to land. You just hit the A button and land and do your side mission. Now here, I'm going to show you some of the dialogue stuff. Go up to someone, investigate, and here you see the Normandy upgrades that I was talking about. This is what Tally's is. So you talk to her, you do the Normandy upgrades, now all of a sudden it's like you're at the research computer, but you're just talking to them. She offers multi-core shielding. So you can do it there, but once you do that, you can't keep doing researches. You'd have to go back up to your computer, but that's how that works. And then also, just in general, if you're short on Paragon or Renegade, you want to get some more of those points. You need it for, I don't know, you don't have enough to settle an argument between a couple of your characters or something. Just go and talk to your characters, and you'll typically end up getting Paragon. I've only gone Paragon so far. I've gotten Paragon points about every single time I've talked to a character, or every other time I talk to someone. So just talk to your teammates and you'll keep getting Paragon points. There is a couple of arguments in the game between your characters. You have to have enough Paragon or Renegade to stop those fights. And if not, you have to build more back up to get them loyal again. But that's it for this guide. and I'll see you in the next one.